Hey, Jamie. Hey, Sandra. Doing pretty good, Jamie. Hey, Raymond. Okay. Hey, buddy. That little man must be froze. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, he's going to shave.
No, I'm not going to shave. Are you out of your fucking mind? Making
Say,
dinner.
Robert.
Making my dinner.
What we cooking?
Huh?
What you cooking?
Just some pasta.
Oh, pasta.
I didn't know you were going to be on here. Little man, you good? Hello?
I think we lost him.
Little man, you all right?
What do you mean? You didn't think I was going to be on here?
Huh? Well, I didn't know you were going to start the stream. Hey, Debbie. Oh, hey, Debbie, guess what? I'm going to be going to Michigan, so I'm taking the 90 across. So I will be in Montana. Maybe through Billings. Just to let you guys know. So I'm going to Michigan. So I'll be over there. I leave here Friday.
Friday.
So yeah, I'll be taking a 90 across.
Oh, okay. Cool. Why, you didn't think I was going to start a stream?
No, I didn't know you were.
Why, you didn't want me to?
No, it's fine. I'm happy you did. So I don't have to fucking do it.
Whatever.
Oh, right on, David. Yeah, I'll be going through Montana. Well, Sumner, Washington, Spokane. I might be able to see, what's the name? Robert Carter in Spokane.
Robert, yeah.
Yep. Come across Spokane, go over to Idaho, cross over to Montana, and then Nebraska? No, yeah, Montana, Nebraska, and then into Michigan. Oh, hey, Chris. What's up, Chris? Chris is actually a night driver. He joined, yeah.
Hey, Brenda.
Hey, cool. I'll PM you my number, PM me yours. We'll have it. I know enough to answer it.
Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
I know enough to answer it. Yeah, okay. That's funny. Yep. I'll drive right through Missoula. What's up, Scott?
So basically, you're going to go up to the 80-90 to Chicago.
Yeah. So the actual place, somewhere in Michigan. I got Michigan somewhere. So I'll probably come down, shoot down after that, and grab a load out of Indiana or Ohio, coming back across because I got to be back here for Christmas. I don't want to be out during Christmas.
Right.
I already did Thanksgiving, so I told them get me a load straight back. I'll take this 2,200 because what they're doing is they're giving me a load that they normally would brokerage out to another driver company.
Right.
So they're giving it to me. I think they're testing some stuff out. So they're giving me a brokerage load that's going straight across. So that's the second one I've done. I did the Florida one in straight back. Well, kind of straight back. I kind of bounced around, but they're looking at trying to not do brokerage and keep it in house.
Right.
Because they don't want to give it to somebody else that high paying, if I'm willing to take it across for good money, then they'll do it for cheaper than brokering somebody out at $1.50, $3.
Right.
So if we snag those loads, I mean, if you think of it as a team player, yes, the company makes a little bit more money off my back, but just doing those loads is kind of cool. What's up, wifey? Hey, wifey.
He said, "Hey, wifey."
Hey, wifey.
Hello, husband.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, what the what?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't need another one.
Are we sharing?
There goes the rumors.
The pervin. I liked it.
There
Yes,
you
we're
go.
sharing some wifeys.
There we go. There's a new talk. I guess that makes me a perv too, huh?
Well, I guess. Hey, we're only friends because we're both perverts.
Right.
I'm just trying to buy it with.
Sean's like, sharing is caring. Keep it in the family. Frank's chewing her ass. Why the hell did you say that on public television? What's wrong with you, woman?
No, we're ordering dinner, and she's trying to through Grubhub.
I'm gonna burn my shit.
Cause my cousin, she sent me a $100 gift card through the Grubhub.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Oh man.
Yeah. Right, Rafe. Sharing is caring.
Huh?
That's what Rafe said. Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
You want more chocolate? No, I don't think so.
Oh, cooking it up, right? With my beanie on.
Getting some Mexican food.
Yo, homie, I'm making pasta, homie. I wish I was making tacos because it's Taco Tuesday. No more lactor, homie. What's up, homies? Y'all like watching Trucker'S TV, huh? What up, homies? That's what I'm talking about, homies. No more lactors, hey. Hey. I make the pasta.
I was hired in for
Start
the
grabbing like this. Hey.
Told
You
them I
gotta get on the
wanted
wing,
to
it's really you.
Now, Chris said that he was hired in to do the Dollar Tree account, but he told him that he wanted to go OTR. Chris?
Huh?
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 What you say, homie?
I said, Chris drives for night. Said, Dennis, I was hired in for the Dollar Tree account.
Oh, you're doing a Dollar Tree account. Cool.
But he told them that he wanted to go to OTR.
Oh, over the road? Yeah. Dennis, you should be a comedian. I know, right? Probably make a lot of more money than I'm doing a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? They're like, do my own little sitcom. No more doctor me. Hey, like a cholo. Like a cholo. Like a cholo. Oye, like a cholo. No, just joking. Dennis Dunn went to the border and came back with a different man. Ha ha ha. Right, Austin? Shit. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Well, my wife says you remind her of Fluffy.
Fluffy? No, I'm not that fat, homie.
Hey!
I'm not that fat.
He's not that fat.
No, just his face, just his being a comedian and stuff. I don't want to know.
Man, you make your woman no control, man. Talking like I'm fluffy and shit.
You're done.
Dennis, I can't get through on your.
What?
She said she can't get through on your messenger.
Huh?
She said that Debbie said she can't get through on your messenger.
Oh. Okay.
What do you want, honey?
Ah! I'm gonna drop my shit. Oi! No.
Oh, that looks good.
I'm going now.
What the heck in there?
I'm going to sit here.
Are they good?
Man, that looks good. Hey, Renetti.
It's one of my favorite meals.
Well, that's why you got to stop this. That's why you're.
Hey, don't be cheesy, homie. Be cheesy. What's up? They got the cheesy. Hola, cheesy. Hola, cheesy. Oi, cheesy. Cheesy. Voila, dinner is done.
That looks good.
This is what
Man,
I'm
check it
talking
out.
about, homie. Cheesy. Ah.
Oh, come check it out. What you made?
Huh?
She wants to see what you made.
Oh, you want to check on my homie? Okay, homie, I showed you. Check it out, homie.
You're just extra.
I know, right? Check it out, homie.
I have.
You want to send some to us, please?
Okay. I'll fly it over there real quick.
Thank you. I'll see. Yeah. Okay.
Mommy.
So less than 10 minutes. Okay.
Mommy.
Well, if I come over, I'll cook for y'all. I'll come in your kitchen and cook in your kitchen.
Mickey's birthday.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
There you go. Dennis, you can be a volunteer chef for lasagna. Love. Just lasagna.
Oh, Mickey's birthday. Okay.
Hey, this is Mr. Robert. Oh, yummy, yummy heart attack. Yep.
Yep.
That's called American goulash. Damn, we got 70 people up in here. What the hell, everybody? Jesus.
Wow.
Hello, people.
Yeah. Hello.
What's up? How you doing? Y'all like my new locked doors, homie? Frank, don't, Frank, don't do this. 'Cause you're just like,
Do what?
you going back and forth like, what's wrong with you, Frank?
Okay. I don't know.
There he is. That's me.
Huh? Where's Hunter at? What up, little dude?
Hunter.
I'd be careful what I say. He's watching. Hey, Renee.
Who is that? That's
That's Dennis.
Yo, what's up, homie? What up, bro?
Boy, daddy.
What's up? How you doing? What's happening? Hey, Hunter, you want to go to the bank?
Yeah.
That boy don't want to go to the bank.
I told you. You won't go to the bank.
Keep the kids away from me.
I told
I'm
you.
a bad influence. I'm a bad influence.
I'm going to the bank. What, buddy? Okay.
So majority the recipe is real simple. All it is just ragu in a jar, ragu, pasta, penny pasta, and mozzarella cheese. That's about it. That's all it is. Nothing special to it. Just add some garlic. That's the biggest thing. Add like garlic. Curtis, Dennis, shame on you. Hey, Curtis, I don't know if you got my message earlier, but thank you for ordering. He ordered finally ordered the Arkansas chapter shirt.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I have to.
Cool.
So he's going to be sporting that. So I got that order in today. Thank you, bud. Appreciate it. Appreciate your support.
Yeah.
Okay, Debbie, you can send it to me personally. I don't have you blocked, do I, Debbie?
Send my number to you, Arnie.
Well, you can send it to Arnie to give it to me. Okay. Send it to me.
Yeah, she said she couldn't get through on your messenger for some reason. I don't know.
Whoa, snowman.
Oh, you know why? Because you got it on the one that got hacked. Well, it shouldn't be there anymore. It's gone, but
Right.
Happy birthday.
yeah, you got to look me up again. Look up Dennis Adams. You will find me.
Happy birthday.
Encourage Dennis, shame on you. That's funny. It won't go through? All right. That's weird.
Why did I not go to bed?
What did he say? I ain't going to bed?
One, two.
You know, he says, I'm not.
I ain't going to the bank.
I ain't going to the bank.
He said, I ain't going to the bank.
I ain't going to the bank.
Dennis?
What? Man, she sounds like my mom, dude. Holy cow. That was like a cringe and like a shot down my back, man.
Assuming he heard me say his name.
Mm-hmm.
My mom does the same thing. Well, my mom did the same thing.
Lucky I know your middle name.
Yeah, okay.
Dennis! I was like, oh, shit.
Adam. Oh, no.
Oh, you by your middle name.
No, when you say my full name, Dennis Vinton Adams Jr., that means I'm getting in some serious trouble.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna tell you. I know nothing. Remember?
Yeah, we know.
I don't see Patty P,
Hello?
Mr. Robert. Hello, beautiful Patty P. Very cold here on top of the mountain.
Yes, it is. You what, honey?
Hey.
Oh, Kayla's at the casino. Right on.
I did yesterday when I did
Cool.
Grubhub, but I'm doing a different one tonight.
What she say?
Oh, she's on the phone.
Oh, woman.
Very much.
Awesome. Thank you very much, honey. Bye.
Yappity yap, yappity yap.
Hunter, let's go to the bank.
No! There's Adam.
Bank.
Junior.
Ah!
Dude, I'm telling you.
We're trying to make the ratings go up. Keep yelling at me. Actually, they're dropping right now. So.
Yeah.
Got it! Frank is close enough to get slapped. You think we can get him slapped? Oh.
I can still see you.
Oh, hell no. What's up, Frank? Why are you laughing like that?
Because you're trying to get me slapped.
He's the one that's telling me, say it.
Oh, I know he is.
Oh, he's attacking us. He's telling me to do it.
He was in my lap. You heard him say it.
Love your hair.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Porcupine.
Porcupine.
Right there.
Okay, Debbie, I'll take a look.
Really?
You guys are funny.
What are you chewing on?
What are chewing on? The bank.
What are you eating?
No, I ain't chewing on that damn hand thing that Dennis gave to him.
You said the bank.
Oh, did you go tell Dennis that you went to the dentist today and you were a good boy?
No, he said I went to the bank.
That.
Oh, you took off out of there.
Shit.
He's got problems.
As long as you don't go for the slipper, we're good. Because that's what my mom did. She...
I just throw whatever.
Okay, that's what my mom did.
Don't I?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And you may be in the kitchen. I'll just throw it across the room. I don't care.
Yeah. Bank.
Don't get me into trouble.
He does it all by himself.
I get my own stuff in trouble.
I know, right?
The man thing.
Especially when he forgot you at the airport. That is a day that we live in infamy.
Y'all need Jesus.
Y'all need Jesus. Frank, you better find Jesus.
No, that would be your son.
I know, right? Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I was in here all drunk and shit one night.
That'll teach you.
Andy and Ben go, yeah, I need Jesus. Well, he never got drunk again, did he?
Nope.
There you go. That's my number. It's on the page too. It's public knowledge. So, Debbie, there's my number posted right there. Write it down. Just text me. Right on. Yep, Josh and Lindsay is. Yeah, I'm looking to see if I can try to meet up with them too as well. Because they'll be on the 90 something. I think they'll probably be heading back. I'm not sure by Friday. How far they go all the way across, don't they?
I think so.
To like Michigan. No,
Michigan.
they go to Michigan and then they come all the way back. So as they're coming back, I should be going to them.
Linda, no, nobody didn't make any faces at him at the bank. He just don't like going to the bank at all.
We're going to have an issue when he's older.
Right?
You better curve that shit now because
Right?
he 18 years old. I ain't going to the bank. I ain't going to the bank. I ain't going to the bank. Nope. And you'd be like, well, where are you going to put your money? I'm just going to sit on it.
Right.
I'm going to put it in my pocket. I don't know. Oh, 10 minutes from you the other day, you should have said something.
Yeah, he said something to him. He probably would have stopped and met you.
Wisconsin. Will I be going through Wisconsin?
I don't.
No, South Dakota, North Dakota. No, 90 goes across where? Goes
90 goes straight across.
straight across. So, no, I won't be going through Nebraska. Nebraska's south, isn't it? So it's going to be north of that. Montana, South Dakota. Yeah. And then Michigan. Oh, fuck, I don't know my states. The roads were a shit show yesterday. Yeah, Debbie. Well, they'll be all right for me. Wow, we got 72 people in here. How you doing?
No, you won't be going near Wisconsin. If you're taking the 90 all the way across.
Ontario, Canada. No, Darren, I don't. I go to Alberta or BC on this side if I go up to Canada, up through the 95, up into what the hell that place? What's that place I call? Alberta, Canada. Shit, I forgot the name. Michigan's next to me on the other side. Yeah. So if you guys are in those areas and you guys wanted to hang out, and just hit me up. Okay. Get a hold of me or watch the stream where I'm at and stuff like that. I don't mind meeting people along the way. It's always fun to meet the fans, especially if they're good fans. I don't want to meet bad people because that's not going to be really good.
Because I think if you take
Calgary. Yeah. I used to go up to Calgary a lot. But yeah, I don't mind meeting people. Taking time, but you got to come to me. I can't go to you. So if you're on my route, then you guys can come. Just stop in and say, hey, what's up? If I'm close by, I'll stop for a few minutes to say hi to you. But you guys got to come to me. I can't go to you. Ashley Rogers, hello.
Hey, Ashley. Hey, Alan.
What the hell is that? Nice picture, Ashley. Hi there. Where are you from, Ashley? Hey, Kayla. Tanya said you're at the casino there. I can meet you at the Flying J in Belgrade. Yep. Hey, Debbie, is that where they have the strip club? Oh, shit. My bad. Never mind. I think they got one there in Belgrade. Is that Ashley another bot? I don't know, Sean. She might be a bot, unless she comes in here and says something different. Hi there, Ashley. How are you, Ashley? Not bad, slipping and sliding. Waiting for Ashley to say something more than hi. Hello there. Hi. Hello there. Then all the pervs cling to her. Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? Oh, Tim O. Horsby. Hi, friend. Tim, do you know her? Obviously, she's annoying me. Ashley Rogers. Yeah, Ashley, she's a bot. Of course she is. Ashley has one friend. Ashley, as beautiful you are, you're bye-bye. See ya. She's gone. Oh, poor Ashley. She got ate up by the robot bot killer. Tim, sorry. I deleted your hi there, Tim. South Dakota? Cool. Yeah. I've been to Sturgis a couple times there. Scott, goodbye. What's up, Scott? Goodbye. Why do you say goodbye, Scott? I seen your comment, Scott. I said hi. Goodbye. Oh, you're saying goodbye to her. Oh, sorry. Duh. I was like, I don't know. Frank.
Yes, sir.
No. Say, it's 12:15 p.m. Wednesday afternoon here in Victoria, Australia. Just stopped in for lunch, and you guys are great. Lunch break now. Hey, Jeffrey, what the hell you been, man? Come back on, dude. I want to see. I gotta get my Australian fix, bro. Oh, mate, I'm trying to drive down here with all the kangaroos and my wife. Oh, yeah, right, okay. Well, fucking hell, man. I think I can make it over there. The thunder and lightning and flooding is fucking killing me, boy. Jeffrey, he's on the camera. It's bouncing around. He's got his radio. Oh, I'm talking here. We got really wicked roads here. We go to fall, you know.
Kangaroo hamburger.
Right? We'll call a shake and a dango bagger. Come on. I gotta get my Australian fix, man. Come on. Yeah, Debbie, I'm probably gonna hit snow all the way there. It's coming up right behind me. So I'll leave out of here Friday afternoon sometime. So I'll probably get to Idaho. Shut down Idaho, and then I'll wake up in the morning.
You said Idaho, so we must be at home.
You're calling home. What? Bit hard to get the Australian fix. He says I'm a Kiwi. You're a Kiwi? My bad. Yeah, so I Oh, that's right. Okay, you're a Kiwi.
Hey, Brian.
And he went through the gorge this morning. Yeah, I saw that, Debbie. Hello, Frank and Dennis. Hey, Brian.
Hey, thank you, Brian.
Hey, you know, oh, no, that's not Hayden.
No.
We here on TTV can all see a MMA cage fight match against Leave the giant kangaroo live raw. Let's get ready to rumble, right? In this corner, we've got a 285-pound kangaroo that would knock the shit out of your mama. And in this corner, weighing at 250 pounds. There's only one Dennis, yep. Mom didn't make two of me.
No.
There's only one of me. It's only one, bro. Oh. Uh-oh. You got somebody who wants to come in? Who's this? Hey, Dylan, what's up, bro?
Say, John.
What up, Dennis? Hello,
What up,
Frank?
man?
Chilling.
Right on, bro. How you been, man?
Chilling, driving. I gotta go to the TA in like 4 hours.
Oh, okay. Which TA?
I don't know yet. I gotta find one. I don't know. My company said you gotta check your tires, and I don't want to wait all there, but I gotta do it. So
Yeah. So how many months you been driving? How many years? Months?
this is about to be my 4th month.
4 months of driving. Wow, you're brand new. Okay. Well, hopefully you're learning. Are you learning a lot on Truckers TV?
Yeah, I mean, been doing good. You know.
Yeah. What the fuck? Where'd you go?
Me right here.
So
Oh,
get it out of
Dylan?
your mouth.
No, Dylan's bad area.
No,
Nasty.
Dylan got the circle.
Yep. Probably got bad reception there, Dylan.
Oh yeah.
Keep it out of your mouth, Alexander.
Bank.
What did he say? Dude, I'm telling you, you are lucky that you live where you're at.
Bank. Come on, Dylan.
You don't need to put the
Bank.
There's definitely extra something.
Seen that on TikTok. Big red kangaroo had hold of. Yeah, I saw that too, man. That dog one where he had the dog and he came up and just smacked the shit out of him. Like, the kangaroo was like, "What the hell just happened?" I saw that shit too, Bank. It was pretty cool, man.
You don't want to see that.
Was she coming? She got weapons?
I don't know.
They're gonna pop and weave, man. Bank. Bank.
Man, you're getting that look of death.
Love it. Scott, thank you so much. She will be waiting for your call. I'll be live streaming tomorrow morning around 7:30 a.m. Cool.
It's too hot.
North Alabama? Really, Austin?
Wow, North Alabama.
Right? That's cray. Bank. Randall Knopfsinger. Hey, Dennis and Frank. What's up, buddy? Bank. What's wrong?
She's over doing this to you.
No, okay. Daphne said bank. No, Chris. I don't think Chris knows the story. So Hunter, his grandson there, they were both going to the bank. Okay. And Hunter said, "Hey, we're gonna go to the bank." And what did he say? Is he around?
Yeah, he's over there.
Okay. What exactly did he say that it was so funny that you guys just kind of like were floored?
Okay. When we told him, he said he didn't want to go to the bank, that the bank was closed, that the drive-through was closed. Then he said, "Hey, Papaw," and I said, "Hey, Hunter," and he said, then he said, "F you."
So you said, "Hunter, let's go to the bank." He said, "Fuck you."
He says that to you, I'm not gonna punish him for it.
That's too funny.
I'm gonna go punch that dentist lady though.
That's too funny. Oh my God.
Boy.
Yeah, they were transporting to the zoo, and the guy got out of the trailer and got loose. It was a run for like days, hopping down the highway. I bet it was. He's like, I'm free! I'm free! Where am I? Yeah, so that's why we laugh about it, Chris, when we say bank.
That's the reason I'm looking that way. See what my wife's going to throw this way.
Look, that's my laptop.
So that's why we say it, because it's so hilarious. Just having a, what he's like 4 years old, 5 years old.
You know that skin tag that Dr. Martin.
But you know what's really funny is that he didn't hear it from anybody in the house. He heard it from school. So you got a bunch of kids at school. The hell is that? You are terrible, Dennis. I know, Liz. Sorry, Sue. But it's just too damn funny. I couldn't pass it up. Yeah, burp. Jesus. Tell me how you really feel. Did he say it? Oh my God. No, he didn't. Frank, are you listening to him?
Yeah, he's right there.
That boy. No, he did not.
Yeah, he's like right across from me.
Okay, we'll get off the bank. We won't say bank no more, okay? It's enough saying bank. There's too many banks. I think they're all closed anyways. We won't say bank no more. That's it. No more bank. We're done.
You can deal with him, not me. You're in trouble.
It's going to make it interesting when we meet for the first time. Get your ass over here. Let me get this out of the way first.
You might not make it back to your truck.
See this storm shelter that we have here? The ball and chain at the bottom.
You might not make it back to your truck.
Nah, it's good to make you laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Hashtag, you want to go to the bank? I want to make a shirt. Oh,
yeah. He wants to make a shirt. It says, honey, you want to go to the bank?
Funny. Dennis Adams Jr.
Oh, my God. She said my whole name. Who does that?
She does? That means you're in trouble.
I know, right?
I burned my glasses.
Dennis, I told you, Frank. I told you Frank's wife will get you when she sees you.
She will.
Trucking all the way to the bank.
Did you break it? And then you broke it. I can't fix it if you broke it.
Uh-oh.
You hear, Becky? My Sid did not.
Another one.
Yeah, funny.
See what happens here.
I know, right, Jeffrey? You know, when women use your, full name, it definitely in some big ass trouble.
What the hell?
Honey, it's broken. You broke it.
Well, Frank, I'm gonna jump off, man. Hopefully, we get some other people to jump on with you. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna eat my dinner. So,
all right, go ahead, bud.
Good night, everybody. I'll probably jump on a little bit later tonight before I go to bed, but that's about it. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going to take care of the toys for the Toys and Tots, drop it in the toy thing.
Yeah, it's broke, bud.
We're going to do that. Hopefully, you guys saw the picture this morning. Please like, share, and follow all this stuff. We're doing great things, guys. More than you guys. We're doing great things, and it's all because of you guys, and it's all because of the drivers, and it's all because of the fans. So we're doing some great stuff here at Trucker'S TV.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep it positive. We're going to keep it rolling forward, no matter what, whoever gets in our way. See you then, Thursday. Thanks, man. Jeffrey, you need to get your butt back on here, man. We miss you, bro. We miss you. Seriously, Jeffrey. Quit messing around. Get back on here. Trucker'S TV. Do some videos and then post them. Do something. Good night, Mom.
He said good night to you.
Mom.
Night, son.
All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you later.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
I have somebody open.
Just me.
Come here. Oh, come on. Sounds like fun.
I'm doing pretty good, Faith. It's just been rough for me for a little while.
Bologna and orange juice.
Great explanation.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat.
Hunter, you're not going to drink the orange.
Hey, Judy.
Not sour, it's just orange juice.
No, Becky, I did not.
I just want to. Stop throwing crap away. Crazy child. My kids are behind, obviously. Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty cold here. About 24 degrees here.
My food's here.
Okay, food's here. Yeah, we're at 24, 25, I do believe here.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is a heat wave.
This food. It'll be freaking damn hot. I'm gonna be living this shit.
Hey, Diane. Yeah,
Go sit down and talk now. Cheese, I'm assuming that's yours.
Right.
What's up, Al Bundy?
Yeah.
You remind me of Al Bundy.
Oh, God. Well, better being Ted Bundy.
I'll take a spoon or a fork spoon.
And this is yours. For next. I told no sour cream, so for next.
What'd you order?
Sour cream's mine.
Huh?
Sour cream's mine.
What'd you order?
I ordered a what is that called?
Uh-huh.
Some kind of burrito.
Burrito
Maya or Maya or something like that.
Mine's got shrimpy in it.
It's pretty good.
What's up, Diane? Oh my God. You boogered my nose? Come and knock at my door. Okay, gotta go. Bye.
All right. Oh, yeah.
I put down no beans.
Why, you got beans? Sorry, I'll eat. Oh. No, it's not. That's right. Wow. Take you guys off camera. Everybody get on, watch me eat. That's right, Diane. It's not. Right. And I'm doing pretty good now. I mean, the hurt and the pain's still there, but I'm gradually getting myself to there. But all in all, I'm all right. Right, Robert? Mhm. Do what? Who?
Okay, you are done. Get out.
No, I'm over here eating. Hey, Arnie. Arnie's having a burrito too. Just like me, a burrito. I even got double order of refried beans too. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I was doing it. Somebody.
Ew. This is nasty. No, come on, dude.
Welcome to Trucker'S TV. This is for all your trolls and haters Thank you.
Hey, everybody. Yeah. Just, a little concerned.
Oh my God, this is what it's like to be a trainer. And shit changes like overnight. Slow down.
Well, this is fucking interesting. I don't know what to think about this. Can you imagine having a long nose like this? And all the things that you can accomplish? Oh yeah, that's funny shit. Hey, come here. Let me. Oh yeah.
Oh, he's constipated. He's stuck in his butthole.
Gay!
Look at this, all right in your butthole now. Not in your butthole.
Oh, wait. I forgot something. Wait for me in the car. I'll be back.
It's okay, we all do it.
Y'all both ready? What the fuck died in here?
Truckers TV is presented to you by the original multi-stream trucking platform. Truckers TV is built by truckers for truckers and is a proudly owned veteran-owned business that has just recently partnered with the Weather Channel. Truckers TV is about truckers coming together and sharing their life on the road through their windshield. Come join us and learn more about the ins and outs of the trucking industry. You can watch Truckers TV 24/7 on Facebook. Come see the lives of all the truckers on Truckers TV today.
Quit, don't quit. Noodles, don't noodles. You are too concerned with what was and what will be. There's a saying. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present.
Woo! Are you ready to pull an all-nighters?
But I do remember one thing. I had an accident.
You did?
I pooped in my pants.
Rut-row-roach.
When I went, I was like, ooh, maybe that's a giant fart. And I was like, nope, that's poop. Not gonna lie, I'm kind
Ding, Fraser, done. Ding, Fraser, done. Ding, Fraser, done. That's my outside Christmas tree hanging on the wall. How you like them apples? I got a little rope up there hanging. And so my, tree's kind of kittywampus, but it's hanging on the wall. I'm telling you right now. Except if you look at the tree, the bottom of it's not lit up, and I think I'm just too lazy to go get some bulbs and start playing with crap and all that. So I was like, all right, just leave it there, right? It's supposed to, see the little thing down at the bottom, supposed to be on a stand, but it broke. So we tried to put it on this little coffee table thing, right? And he built a little stand for it. I set it up, and then it broke the freaking fell and broke the tree topper. I was like, all right, whatever. But he did this. He's like, if you can't come inside and enjoy the tree over here, we'll just put one out here for you. You can hang out, And I'm like, all right, whatever. So he brought a tree out here. So here I sit, and there it is. I got the little plug, see the little plug on the wall. That's where my phone is, and the tree's plugged in because it's got this little baby short cord, right? And I'm like, he goes, well, hang it from the roof up there or something so it hangs down. And I'm like, I don't want extension cords running every which way out here, stand up, trip over something or whatever, And he's like, all right, whatever. So, but, I mean, if I took you over here, here, let me unplug my phone and I'll show you. See, he's got the little lights in the window over here, right? So he's got these lights that you can see here, and then inside he's got lights because there's a what do you call those? It's like a ceiling hoist to hang like ceiling tiles. You stand on top of that thing. So he's got his TV against the wall. That thing's tall enough, it clears everything. So he put lights on there, and then there's the Christmas tree on. Let's go through this side. There's the Christmas tree in the background, and they're both sitting right here. Just watch the TV hanging out, but that's the Christmas tree. And the little wreath, hanging in the window, right? So he's like, hey, you got all your baking done. Cool, right on. Chili for the week, huh? Cool. Well, I ain't got snow yet. We were supposed to get it today. Didn't happen. The weatherman was kind of wrong, right? But when they said, oh, it's supposed to be, in the 20s, low 20s, 22, 23, something like that. And then I woke up this morning and it was like 40 something. And I'm like, okay, and the only job you get paid to be wrong, and so they're expecting snow here by Friday. That's what they keep saying, but I don't know. I'll just believe it when it happens, kind of thing, So, but it is what it is, So other than that, I'm just kind of like just kind of hanging out for the most part, Been watching everybody's streams, doing checking this and checking that, I don't know, just doing the things that I do in the background, 30 here, huh? Oh, how you doing there, Brenda? And I think Miss Tanya is meeting up with Kayla. I think that's what I read somewhere earlier. So I think she's out there. How you doing there, Ramsey? I am actually good. Yeah, all these things that you see these are all solar panels, and there's more on the outside, and there's a whirlybird up top. Everything here is, this is all off grid. So you think of, all your little lights, even though as bright as that looks, that little light bulb right there is only a little 6-volt light bulb. So as bright as it lights it up out here, it doesn't take next to nothing to run these things. So it's kind of nice. It was 18 here. Oof. We got up to 25. Well, I know you can't see, but you see I got my little moo-moo on, right? I'm hanging out, same thing I do every night in the same spot. This is my chair where I hang out every night. Even though they got furniture and stuff, he actually brought a recliner for me to sit in out here, but I can't sit in it because it just hurts me. So I sit where I'm at, and so I'm waiting kind of until Friday. I want to see this little snow thing. I want to see it actually happen. It's kind of cool. So, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, what's everybody else doing today? Hopefully something good. I know you all see Dennis made it home. So he'll be doing his thing. How far am I from Glendale? Think of it like this: from where Glendale is to me, it's a roughly about 3.5 to 4 hour drive. I'm up more towards Winslow, Arizona, from Flagstaff. So if that gives you any idea. I'm in the itty bitty little town called Concho. I think population's, I don't know, 2,000 or something like it, probably less. All right. How you doing there, Clifford? Did I do any checking on you? What you mean as far as checking you out to see who I add and who I don't, that kind of thing? The only way that I add anybody on my Facebook Messenger is two ways. I either talk to them on the phone or I see them on a live video chat. That is it. That is all. Everybody that is on my friends list, I have either seen, met, talked to, met them in person, that kind of thing. And there's nobody that's on my friends list that I do not talk to on a regular basis. So that's it. How you doing there, Austin? I'm doing good. Where you guys parked at tonight? You make it home to Vegas, or you still rolling? Yep. Well, I don't know about Flagstaff getting a lot of snow. I mean, I'm at the 5,000 foot level right now. I know from being out here as a driver coming through this road that's out here in front of my house. I have seen it get snow, but that road that's out in front of me, when they close down Flagstaff, that's the road that you can bypass coming out of Phoenix to come up this way. So there again, it all depends on a whole lot of situations, but I've been out there. So yeah, I'm way up there. But yeah, right now I'm kind of waiting. There's a few drivers that are fairly close to me, and I might be able to meet another one. No, Candy, I am directly south of Winslow, Arizona. So if you think where Holbrook and Winslow are, I am directly south of that. I mean, literally, it's like 40 miles from me up that way. But to get there, it takes me a little over an hour because I got to go all the way around everything. Let's see. Here, I'll turn the camera around here. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boo. There we go. Get rid of the bright light. I feel like a gremlin. Yep. Think of it like this: we're Holbrook, and then Winslow. Winslow's first from you, and then Holbrook is after. Where Holbrook actually comes out is where the road is that I have to take from here to get up to Holbrook, and then from Holbrook I got to go back over to Winslow. So when I meet everybody, I tell them, if you want to park at Winslow, I'll take you down to the flatbed Ford down there, and take some pictures or whatever, and drive you through the town. That's what I did with Austin, and when Giggler came out here, did the same thing. So, you're welcome, Austin. I appreciate that. I'm just an old driver, dude. That's all I am. I've been around the block, and any way I can help the new drivers do their thing, or even the old drivers, that's what I do. That is what I do. I'll tell you this. Debbie. Dennis is just like what you see. When you get him in person, he is more relaxed than anything. And as many times as I've met him, he's come out to my house and stuff, and he's actually spent the night out here, but in his truck kind of a thing. And I mean, he walked. Let's do it this way. Here, let me turn my camera around. I'll show you. I think I can still do this. Beep. Turn my camera around. Hold on. There you go. Let me unplug my phone one more time here. All right, I'm going to show you. I don't know if I can do a zoom, but if you see those lights down there, right, that's where Dennis parked. That, for me to that's about, give or take, a mile, because you got to go from there over, and then there's a road back up like this way that comes up to here. Now, because I can see, I know you guys can't tell, but in front of this, it runs way out there, and there you go. See that car? Does it pick up that car? Oh no, let me see. Does it pick it up? Let me walk out there. But anyways, out that way, where my finger's pointing, there is a road I can see for 15, I don't know, however many miles. You can sort of see the red light in the distance. See his car? That's about 4 or 5 miles from me right now. So there is a road. I can literally watch people coming. And if I go to the other side here from this town, if I go to the right side and I climb up to the very top of this mountain, I can see him coming for, another 15 miles. So anything that you think of that I can do and see from up here, it's crazy. I mean, my view is 50 miles, in any direction. When I get up in the morning, that kind of thing, and I do the stuff that I got to do. If you saw my video this morning, the sunrise, that is what I stare at every single day, every single night from being up here. So that's what it is. Oh, how you doing, Kay? Sorry, I didn't see you pop in there. I was looking at, stuff. Yeah, no, I already know that you weren't Giggler's nephew, but that's why I said when Austin, not you, the other one, when he came out, I took Giggler and Austin down to Winslow. They showed up on a Sunday. What was it, 9 o'clock at night? So everything down there was closed. I did get to take them down through the main part of town, down to where the Christmas lights are and stuff, and down to the Ford. Took a bunch of pictures and that kind of thing. How you doing, Linda? How you doing there, Roger? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you can't hear anything from where I'm at. There's no hustle, no bustle, no cars, no helicopters, planes, trains. There's none of that out here. So let me tell you, it's peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Whatever happened to Yolanda, she's no longer part of Trucker'S TV. She went to another platform, and then from that, I think she does TikTok or something now. I think that's about all she does. She doesn't stream anymore. So that's where she's at. She got caught up in all the rumor crap from a year ago. So if that's how long it's been since you watched, well, I don't know what to tell you. Right now we got 28 drivers, 29 if you want to count the one that's on, or 30 if you want. There's 2 of them that are on the fans page. So we actually have 30 drivers now. Is how many we have. So we've pretty much grown. You know what I mean, from this time last year till now. And right now, even as we speak, I'm still working on a couple other drivers that I'm waiting to come. So, how long would it take to drive to Washington? I would say I'd go about maybe 16 hours, something like that, about 16 hours. Yep, Amanda's still streamed on here. She did one the other day when she got sideswiped on the interstate there. And I think now she's home. I think the last I saw is she was getting all her Christmas stuff, making cookies and doing all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, yep. I mean, pretty much all the drivers that are that you know that were here from a year ago, those ones are no longer here. There's only a couple that are even here from way back when. Everybody else is all brand new. You know, when we get rid of the drama, we get rid of the drama. There's Miss Tanya. Hopefully she got to meet up with Kayla. I saw that she was at the casino there. No, Debbie. When he actually started this, like you guys on the Facebook side, you see that we got the stars and we got all the badges and we got all that stuff. When we first started this, when it was just Jerry and Dennis, and then me and Telly got here with Stu. Never thought in a million years it would grow to what this is. I mean, he wanted to have drivers from everywhere. Even back then, he wanted everybody to show what drivers do, and he wanted it to be a kind of a learning platform. And it went from kind of being that, you know, you guys seeing where we go, the things that we do, and it just kind of expanded, and it grew in that aspect to where, you know, everything become a big family. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, you know. Yeah, I agree, Becky. When she ended it, even though I do know her location, and I do got her back when everything happens. So understand, even if she would have had some kind of confrontation, I would have been there. Yeah, Jamie Shane, he's not left. He's trying to get Gertie fixed. Imagine your car. If you had something broke on your car, and that's what you used to go back and forth to work, and it broke. Well, imagine that part cost $4,000. It would take you a little bit to, you know, make that work again. So hopefully Tanya's feeling better. Let's see. There was a couple other people that weren't feeling too good. Preston's hurt his back. Y'all saw that. You know, Jerry's waiting for his shoulder surgery. You know, this time of year is when everything breaks. You know, it's usually in the winter and in the summer. That's when everything starts going to, because you didn't do something right during the wintertime. Yeah, Kenny's wife too as well, in the hospital. And I know that you guys didn't know. Some of the admin know, but my brother and his wife are now both in the hospital with COVID. My brother has full-blown MS, so he's got a little bit more complications than what most people would have, because of his, you know, immunity and the MS and all the rest of it. So, you know, there's a lot of things that happen, and it's always the winter time when everything kind of goes crazy. You know, really is. It's like either that or summertime. You know, the only 2 times a year that things makes everybody nuts. Well, last I talked to my brother Tanya, when he told me that they were going to do therapy on him, physical therapy, basically trying to help him be able to take care of himself, so that he can go home, even though his wife is going to be in the hospital, because she got worse. She has some other underlying condition, a heart problem and something else. So her stuff is actually, even though he's got MS, her stuff is actually worse than him. So hopefully I can stream on here first of the year. Yep, Austin, I'm the guy that everybody goes on here and goes through. How you doing, Robert? There is nobody that has ever been on Truckers TV that has not went through me to get on here, whether they're just streaming on the fans page, or, you know, just to show everybody what they're doing, or they're live streaming, going to go on the main page. Anything that everybody does, and that's why I keep telling everybody the fans pages are for you guys. You know, if you want to post a video, there's been many people on here, you know, take videos of you walking your dog through the park, show people where you live. You know, I hate to say this, drive around, show everybody your town, show them the Christmas lights, do a little video, you know, show them what it is about where you live that makes it special where you live. Keep everything positive. Don't do the negative because I'll never approve it on any of the pages that we have here. I'm sorry to hear that, Faye. I've had a few people that I've known that have gotten the COVID. When my whole family, all 5 of my cousins from one side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 from the other side. So there were 17 of them that all got COVID. I was the only one that did not get it last year at this time of year. Even my wife got it, and I didn't get it for whatever reason. I was lucky. And when I watched everybody else getting sick, and and they were talking about everybody dying and all that kind of stuff, I hate to say it, I took off my mask. I walked right up to all my cousins and everybody, gave them all a hug, and I said, if this is going to be the last time I'm able to give you a hug, I said, it ain't going to be through no stupid mask, okay? And they all got better, but some of their friends who actually got it from them as well, a couple of them passed away. So that's pretty much it. See you in a bit. All right, cool, Tanya. We'll see you after a little bit. So I look at COVID like that. I don't let it affect my mind, even though it's going to do things to your body and this and that and the other. I figured I got it, but I wasn't. I never went and got tested. And what I had problems was just like everybody else says. You can't breathe, you can't this, you can't that. And I hate to say this in a nutshell. I sat up. I did not lay down like they tell you to. If you've never seen any of the doctor's shows or any of that kind of stuff, when you actually lay down on your back or on your stomach, it puts pressure on your lungs, and what that does is restrict your blood flow. So if you were actually sitting up, you're not putting pressure on your breathing from lying down. And so that's what I did, because I knew that I literally, hate to say this, I slept sitting up because I could not sleep sitting down because I just felt I couldn't breathe. So from that, it's what it is. When I thought I had it, I never went and got tested. A couple of weeks after the fact is when all of my family found out they had it, and my cousin that did get it, she was a nurse at one of the clinics down there, and she got it. Even with all the masks and all the rest of it. So, you do you more than anything. Pray for Rhonda. She already knows she's in the hospital. I have not found any updates on her yet. Although, I'm kind of waiting. And in case you all don't know, I have, I'm basically the guy that they call if something bad's going to happen to Rhonda. But I think she's going to get better. I really do, with all the prayers and all the rest of it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fading in and out. It's my internet. It sucks. So that's pretty much it. I don't even know how to tell you. Basically, all the stuff that I've gone through, my faith is pretty strong on what I do and what I believe. So, ain't nobody gonna shake a stick at that. And that's pretty much the name of it. So. Why is it I'm always the only one coming in here talking? You know what I mean? I feel like a spokesperson for Truckers TV. Have you seen Truckers TV today? If you dial channel 215, BR459, and you can reach us and tell our marketers will be standing there by, and I don't even want to know. I feel like it's like an infomercial kind of a thing. But wait, if you act now, there's more. And yeah, she looked good the other night. I seen her when she was on the stream, all happy. A couple of days. How you doing, Patty P? A couple of days ago, when me and Dennis had her on a 3-way phone call, she's all she's talking, and we were like, "What kind of drugs did they give you?" That was pretty much what that was. And I mean that literally. She was like, just holy crap, she could not talk. California blows, New York sucks, and everyone gets blown away in between. Yeah, pretty much, Telly. How you doing, everybody? I'll say this: I got no wind, but the temperature is actually getting colder and colder. It's pretty much what it is. And even though I'm still in the 40s right now, I know it's going to drop tonight, fairly low. I think it's going to get down in the upper 20s there. But I got my moo on, so the only thing on me is getting cold is my fingers, right? Let's see. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you guys see all the videos that everybody's doing. Telly, it's supposed to be his pretty much summertime here. What is it, like 10th, 11th day of summer over there, 12th day, and he's like pouring rain, right? And I'm sitting over here, it's like sunshine, and it's my winter time. Trust me, I'm kind of happy with my weather right at the moment. No, I can't wear sweatpants, Becky. If you can think about this, that's the reason I'm wearing shorts. I have nerve damage in one of my legs real bad. And the blood vessels that are in your legs, on both sides of your legs, around your ankle bone, in between your feet, right? The ankle bones that are on the inside, not the outside. That is where your main blood vessels run around. That's you've heard that term, Achilles heel. Well, that's where your blood vessel runs. The main blood vessels that go from your heart down to your legs, and then up, and then back, and then up to the other side. So the one on my right leg, that vein no longer works. So what happens is my body found a way to do a workaround that vein. So instead of it going around my ankle bone, it now goes over the top of my foot. Okay. And so the nerve damage that they did to me when they did this stuff internally, they kind of like pinched a nerve between my L3 and my L4 vertebrae, and that screwed up my leg. So from my kneecap down to that ankle bone, that whole thing is like numb. And if you touch it, it's like you're giving me an Indian rope burn, is what it feels like. So when I put something on it, like a pair of socks, or I put pants or whatever, it starts to drive me batshit crazy. Even though I've learned to become like numb to that, if that makes sense, without taking any pain pills, when it starts to get me, then I got to take something. You understand? And at the same time, it's not the elastic at the bottom. It is when it rubs it. Okay. I mean, just literally, when my puppy comes up and touches my leg, and he doesn't know that he's doing it, it's like I got to push him down, because it feels just like he's stabbing me or something. You know what I mean? Just from that pressure. Well, at the same time, because of that scar that is from my chest all the way down to both legs, I can't wear, like if you put a sweatpants on and they got a pulled drawstring, I can't wear those. I mean, if you saw the ones that I'm wearing right now, they have a Velcro crotch, and they also have a drawstring. And the minute I tighten that and I sit down, everything bunches up. And what that does is cuts off blood flow to my legs. So I have to sit down, undo my pants so it's like open, so that the blood flows. And I know you can't see it, but I'm kind of like hunched over to one side right now. And I'm sitting on one cheek. I've got one, I don't even know. I'll just show you. How's that? Turn my camera around. Where's my camera? Turn my camera around. All right. Here you go. See, this is my left leg. Okay. There's my foot. And so I know you can't tell, but it's straight. Okay. The other one is kind of at like a 45. Now this whole top of this is on one side of my leg. So you see how it stays up? So it's not touching my leg, right? That's what that is. And even though it's just covering it, okay, because my leg is here, you see, so I've got this much extra on the side, just drooped over it, so it's not touching it. And so understand that the blood vessel that is here Let me pull my foot up, and then you'll understand what I'm talking about. Okay. Undo my shoe here. All right. The blood vessel that comes around your ankle bone that goes right here, right where the shoe line is. And then it basically goes from there and it's supposed to run back up. Well, mine doesn't do that. What mine does is mine goes down through here on the inside of this and then comes over and goes to the top of my foot and then runs back up. Okay. And so that's what ends up happening. And because of that nerve damage, that is what that is. So when I'm sitting here and you can't see, I'm going from one cheek to the other cheek and I'm letting blood flow go through this leg and then I'll straighten out this leg and, vice versa. And that's what that is, because I have figured out what needs to happen. Yeah, nerve damage is bad. Yeah, I mean, you think about it. My buddy's wife took this. It's a sleeveless, basically insulated thing, and she sewed this blanket to the bottom of it, and basically made it so it's open, and it covers up both my legs, even though I'm wearing a pair of shorts. That's what that is. So understand, I wouldn't want this for anybody, but there again, like I said before, 98% of the people that get this, they are dead before they even get to the hospital. And out of the other 2% that make it to the hospital, only 1% of those survive. I mean, that's why they busted the tooth out of my mouth, because of the incubator tube that went down my throat and then the one that went down my nose, right? And when they pulled that thing out of me, well, busted the tooth out of my face, but hey, I'm still here. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I don't pop pain pills like I was. I mean, I was doing probably, I would say at a minimum, 15 Oxy-10s in about 5 hours. And they were doing nothing for me. They would not stop the pain, wouldn't make me sleepy, wouldn't make me tired, wouldn't make me nothing. And I was just like, just make the pain stop. Well, when I finally started just getting used to, I got to do this, I got to do that, I can't do this anymore, can't do that anymore. Once I started figuring me out, I was able to basically stop using the pain pills. And since last December until now, I've probably had 10 pain pills, maybe, right? So that's what that is. That's just me. I've learned me. I had to teach myself to walk again, just everything, and you guys have seen me when I was try to do the 25 push-up challenge. I got yelled at by everybody. My BP was like 187 over like 140. And that's like asking for a heart attack. But the minute I did a push-up, my BP went from 180 down to like 120 to normal. And then when I actually found out what I was doing to myself, I went, ooh, well, we don't want to do that no more. And so they basically said, think of it like this. Think of like one of those big balloons that they blow up to make, balloon animals. He goes, think of one of those long balloons. He goes, then I want you to grab that thing in the center and squeeze. He goes, the air goes this way and the air goes the other way. He goes, and that's the inside of your body. He said, so if you think about that in a nutshell, when you squeeze the center, he said, this part goes to your heart, the other part goes to your feet. That's why you feel better. He said, the problem is the stuff that's going to your heart. If you put too much back pressure on that, he said, it's going to pop the valve that is connecting this box to my heart. It's going to blow it off there and you're going to die right on the spot, because it's it's just how it's going to work. Yeah. Excuse me. I agree, Anna and Nana. Sorry, I couldn't talk. But yes, I know me more than anybody. You know what I mean? And I fought with the doctors, for a year and a half, even before they would actually tell me what's inside of me. And I don't know if they just didn't want me to know or whatever the fact was. But when I found out what was inside of me, I started doing my homework on it. And the more that I did my homework, and I went, ugh, it's like a pacemaker. It only lasts so long, right, before they got to change it out. Well, guess what? Most people that get this thing to try to get it fixed do not survive. That's for starters. That is the majority of the cases. So even if you just took that alone, this thing that's inside of me, the max it lasts is 15 years. I've already got 2 years in. So, I'm just hoping I got another 13. If I can go further, then fine and dandy. If I can't, well, hey, life's been good, right? So, it is what it is. So, I don't sit here and play with it, and I keep doing the same things I'm going to do. There is no cure for what I got. I already know I'm going to die. It's as simple as that. So yeah, that's it. That is me. You all do you, I do me. That's the name of that. In the meantime, I'm just gonna, keep paying it forward every single day. That is what I'm gonna do. So there you go. You got any questions? What I had going on with me was it's called the AAA. It's aortic abdominal aortic aneurysm is what it's called. That means where my abdomen is, your little below your belly. Well, from there all the way up to my heart, that vein is the size of your pinky. On everybody's body, it's the size of your pinky. So if you got skinny fingers, you got skinny veins. If you got fat fingers, you got fat veins. That's how it works. And that vein swelled up to the size of a kielbasa. So it basically went from 1 finger to 3 fingers. So that's what it is. Those are the things that I've been able to find out. And the last time when I walked into the doctor's office and he was like, you need to have a colonoscopy. And I was like, why? You've got 10 million thousand x-rays plus all the blood work. And I said, and everything comes out normal. What's the problem? You go, oh, well, it's just recommended. And I went, good. You can have one of those when I die, because other than that, you ain't getting one. There ain't nothing wrong with me, all right? And then when I walked in and for the next little visit, I said, oh, somebody popped in. Who popped in?
How you doing, Ari?
Oh, I'm doing good, Jimmy. How you doing?
All right. Yeah, I think hearing your talk on the aneurysm, I'm in the same boat. I have one behind my heart that they cannot operate on, and they've been doing an echocardiogram every 6 months to monitor the growth of it.
Yep.
It's one of these things, like you say, you never know when it's going to rupture.
Yep. It's no, yeah, and they can't. Some of these things they can't do anything. They can't fix it. There's nothing, and all you can do is just do the best you got with what you got, And I asked the doctor the same question. I said, when I die, is it going to hurt? If I, and he's like, what are you asking me for? I don't know. I've never died, so I'm like, oh, you suck,
What I was told, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't. And and I asked him, I said, well, how long do I got? He goes, I don't know. If you walk out the street and you get hit by a bus, is that today? Yeah. I'm like, I get you, and so one of the last times I walked in the doctor's office, and he starts telling me all this different stuff, and I'm like, I don't need to even see you anymore, do I? And he just he didn't want to say yes, you know what I mean? And I went, I get it, and I told him, I said, with all my blood work I've done and all the rest of it, I said, you guys kept pumping me full of medicines and giving me this and giving me that. I said, when I started doing my homework on this stuff and found out that stuff that you're giving me is eating the stuff that's inside of me because it's plastic, I said, I stopped taking it. I said, even when you said, oh, take a baby aspirin, I went, the aspirin on the stuff, that coating stuff that's on the outside of that eats the plastic. And I'm like, why am I right? Yeah, I'm like, why am I going to take some that's going to kill me? You know what I mean? And so when they went, well, but it'll help. And I went, it's not helping. What's the problem here?
Yeah, it's a shame. Like they discovered that because I had a triple bypass. So when I came to, the doctor told me about it. I said, why didn't you get it when you had my heart out? He said, we can get at it. I said, yeah, it's all called money-making deals for you guys. That's what it is.
When I woke up on the table and I was in the hospital, and I woke up and I had tubes, everywhere coming out, fucking in my veins, in my legs, in my fucking, just everywhere. And the one that I reached for was my incubator tube, right? And I start pulling this thing out. And it was like one hand went here, the other hand went to my crotch because I was grabbing that catheter and I was giving it a yank, okay? And the next thing you know, you got all the nurses and the doctor, stop, you're gonna die right here on the table. And I'm like, what in the fuck did you guys just do to me, right? Because I had no clue the severity, and I see this giant behemoth scar on me, and I'm like, what is going on? And then by then it's like, they're walking, can you feel your toes? Can you feel your legs? And I'm like, yeah, they're there, but what'd you do to them? And then it's like, when after it was all done, the very next day, it was like, the lady's like, can you go to the bathroom? And I'm like, well, yeah, but I can't get the hell up. What'd you do to me? And by the sixth day, I walked out of that hospital. I mean, I was done. They wanted me to stay there for 3 months. By the sixth day, I left. I walked, and they had pumped me full of morphine that morning, and I did their little 800 feet is whatever they wanted me to walk the day before, and so that's what I did. And that next morning, I said, "You go get your head honcho nurse because I'm leaving." And she goes, "Well, we ain't giving you a wheelchair," and I'm like, "What?" She's not. You're walking out of here if you're leaving without our permission. You're walking, and I said, "Well, let's do this," and I walked right out of the fucking hospital. Period. It took me a little bit, but I did it.
They make you like a zombie. They like
they did that. They did that here in Missouri to my husband, and I'm just now catching it. But they gave him morphine every so many hours. But he was fighting an infection on top of that, and he had leukemia, and he was low on his platelets and blood count. So they kept giving him blood and platelets. But he wouldn't like get there or talk because they had him so far on morphine. He'd wake up and cuss, and then they'd give him more morphine. Well, he ended up dying.
No, that's what they like to do to people. They, it's like, I say my body talks to me. Hey, I know what I can do.
So I don't know if they said he died of that infection. It wouldn't go with his leukemia that he had. But I'm thinking that they had him way overdoped, just saying.
Probably. Yeah, all you'd have to do is check his blood work, and you could get the papers from any of the whoever they use to check his blood work, whatever they sent it to. They usually only use a few different ones. And I'll tell you a story about my brother-in-law. He lives in Missouri, and he had to go up to Jefferson because they were going to operate on him. He had scar tissue real bad. So they went up there and they opened him up, took out his scar tissue, and they sent him home. When they sent him home, it was supposed to be an in and out surgery thing, I mean, just literally in and out, done, go home. By the time he got home, his whole stomach was turning purple. Okay, because they actually tore something inside of him. So by the time he got home, then he had to drive himself back. Now, if you know where Jefferson is and you know where Rolla is, that's how far he had to drive.
Yeah, my husband was in Houston.
All right. So after he gets back to the hospital, come to find out, even though they did this little routine surgery and they sent him home, he had sepsis, right? Because he was bleeding internally. And the next thing you know is now he's in the hospital for 9 days, 10 days, and he almost died. And then when they sent him home the next time, now he's got an open wound that they had to actually let heal, but it was wide open. It was a big hole that they put in him with this gauze and stuff, and they sent him home like that. And I'm like, dear God, what are these people? They think it's like an experiment or something, to make you better,
Well, they told me that they gave him pain meds because he was in pain a lot and because his platelets were low. And then I didn't do an autopsy. I just cremated him. But then everybody's like, what if they overdoped him and all that? And I was like, well, I don't know. They just told me they'd be giving it to him because he has that infection that he can't fight off. So I don't know if
you can go look his blood work. when they send it out to the labs, they give you the blood. I can't remember the name of that freaking. It's national.
His platelets were like 11.
I'm more worried about what the rest of his stuff said. You know what I mean? Because even with me, my blood work was perfectly normal, and they kept telling me that my potassium was low, and they kept trying to give me potassium. Now, if you never had a potassium shot, that stuff burns when it goes in you. Okay, it feels just like somebody's shooting up morphine in your veins.
Yeah,
it's fire. Okay?
My husband had a bag of potassium before.
I kept asking him, why are you giving me this stuff? Well, your stuff is low. And I said, let me see my blood work. She goes, oh, no, we can't show that to you. By the time it was all said and done, I ended up, it was almost a year and a half later before I got the hospital records. There was nothing wrong with any of my levels at all. They were giving me that stuff because that is what the hospital is required to do. Okay. And that is bottom line. And I learned all this stuff after the fact, because I ended up having to go to the type of surgery they did with me is called thoracic, right? So that same thoracic doctor, which is a different guy than the original guy that did this to me. When I walked into his office and I said, explain this and this and this to me, because you're now going to be my thoracic, right? And he's like, I don't understand why he did that. And I said, they did that not just with me, with everybody in that freaking whole hospital, right? I said, I watched it. I heard some other lady across from me screaming her head off because they gave her this stuff and she's hollering they're trying to kill me. Well, when she was hollering that, even though it was only my, third day in the hospital, I got up from my bed, walked over to her room, because I was like, what is this? Dr. Kevorkian bullshit or something.
Well, he was
I don't
there.
even know.
He was there 3 weeks.
Yeah. All right.
And they said that they couldn't keep up with his platelets. Like he was taking a bag every day of platelets.
The body is not, it's only supposed to have a certain amount of potassium and magnesium in it, because that has an effect on your organs too. Too much of it will harm you. Your kidneys and all that.
They said he had AML.
I'm going to answer Reba's question. Reba says it's a practice of medicine and they practice on you. You're sort of right. It's called a theory of medicine and it's a theory in practice. That is what that is. That's the same. Don't take this wrong for anybody that's religious. That's why it's called the theological, because it's a theory, the study of the Bible. It's the same. It is a theory, a work in progress. Okay. And the difference is this. When they do that thing, it says they'll do no harm. Okay, I hate to say this, even with me, even though it says that I'm a do not revive, they will try to revive me if I'm unconscious and can't make that decision. They're going to try to do that, right? And I've already made that perfectly clear to all the little doctors and all the little hospitals that I already know that this is what this is, and I'm not going to go through this crap again. I'm not going to come out worse than I was the first time. You know what I mean? And even now, 2 years later, I mean, you can still see the complications that I got now with me, and you've heard me talk about it, right? All the different things, but I don't complain. I'm actually making myself get better. Okay, to where when I couldn't walk 15, 20 feet for almost a year. And then I bought myself a little cubie. It looks a little thing that sits on the ground with pedals on it, right? Looks like a riding bicycle, but it's just on the ground, right?
Yeah, I've seen those.
And I could make I could make my legs move. And the more that I did that, it was like I could feel my legs getting stronger, but at the same time, it was like it wasn't doing anything. It may have been helping me just a little bit, but it wasn't doing anything. I kept saying I needed a pool. Well, you've seen my buddy right here build a pool for me, and then I was able to make my legs work better than they've ever worked. Okay, and even now, since I'm sitting outside freezing and all that bullshit, I still get up and I still walk around. Anytime I get to where I'm hurting, I get up and I start moving, because it's like that. Like they say, if you're just going to lay there, it's going to hurt more when you go to try to. Right, your body is meant to do physical shit, and if you're just going to lay there and keep hurting, and it's going to be worse for you. Don't get me wrong. You got to have like recoup time. There's no doubt, but it's like, how long, you know what I mean? I mean, you decide when you're going to get up, even with a broken leg, a broken arm. You decide, you know.
Yeah. Well, the doctor came in and told him and me that he had 5 months and he only lasted 2. They said what he had was too critical.
Yeah, I've known now of so many that that are personal friends of mine that have literally went in for routine surgeries. I mean, literally an outpatient surgery, to where there's nothing supposed to go wrong, and they die on the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know these people personally, and because of the you know, I never even paid attention to that, like growing up per se. Now I had a friend of mine when I was younger. He went to USC in Southern California to be a doctor, and I used to help him with his books. I would read him the questions so that he could answer me, you know, out of his book, right? And so I started got to learn some of that stuff. And he took me into the morgue one day, and I had to literally, I hate to say this, to basically stare at a dead body and say, "What is this?" You know what I mean? And he had to answer me, and from what the book gave the terminology. And I said, that is the weirdest thing I've ever had to do, was to do that, you know. And he became some pediatric doctor or whatever, but he never went into being, you know, like a surgeon, you know what I mean? Which is originally what he was talking about doing. And it was like, when he realized you got to go to school for this many years and you got to be a freaking rocket scientist to figure out some of their crap, he's like, I just want to help like little kids, people that are coming with, you know, normal everyday symptoms, and try to help them, you know. And I'm like, I get it, but when somebody comes in and goes, I got a cold, and the next thing you know, find out this guy's got AIDS or something, you know, because you thought he had a cold, or he comes in and you think he's got a cold, now he's got COVID, you know what I mean? It's like, how far do you push what you think you know onto somebody, you know?
Yeah, well, I went last month. I had a sinus infection, and I went to the doctor, and she goes, "Oh, you have COVID." I said, "No, I don't. I have a sinus infection. I get 2 a year, maybe 3." And then she goes, "Well, we're testing you." I said, "Go ahead, but I'm telling you, I don't have COVID." So they tested me, and it was negative. And she goes, "Well, I guess you have a sinus infection. You're right." I was like, "Well, yeah, I knew I did."
Right. You know yourself better than anybody else, you know. That's bottom line.
Money making for them now with the COVID. They make more money by saying.
I found out they make more money testing people too.
You know,
yeah.
It's the same. You look at the COVID shots now, you realize that every state gets paid for the COVID, right? Not that I want to even discuss all this crap, because it really just bums me out. Every state gets paid for their COVID that they give out. So the more states that have COVID, the more money they make, right? And it's the same in turn. No offense, if those people die, the more people that die, the state gets paid more money, right? And you're going to take this a step further. Let's say you've got people that are in their 60s and 70s drawing Social Security. If they're dead, the government no longer has to pay them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, they don't. That's
So,
for sure.
More money.
Right.
Yeah.
So you look you look at
it's
that
more
in a
money they
nutshell.
save, because my husband fought for his disability for 8 months, didn't even get his first check. He died August 22nd. His check was going to be there the 3rd, and he didn't even make it. And they said that nobody could get his check because he died before the 1st.
Yeah.
I'm going to answer Chuck. Chuck, part of that's right. He says it has a lot to do with your insurance. They control your outcome. Part of that is true. Part of it is not. I can guarantee you that. And the reason I'll say this is because before this happened to me, I had full insurance. A month before this happened to me, the company that I was working for, the lady quit. I was trying to take my ex-wife off of my insurance. They canceled both me and her. A month later, this happened. I had no insurance walking into this. By the time it was all said and done, I was now fighting to get the welfare insurance, right? State insurance. And it took me 4 months to get that. But in the meantime, I had all the doctor bills piling up, all the rest of it. They wouldn't see me because I didn't have insurance. And the rest of it, even though that they were required to, okay, they didn't and they wouldn't. So by the time it was all said and done, I went from October until February before I even got to see anybody to give me any pain meds through this whole entire process of what I what I had. And by the time it was all said and done, I had already bought the stuff off the street. I'm talking about everything illegal that you could possibly think of. And when I went through, you know, all the Percocets, you know, the hydrocodone, the fucking volumes, the fucking, you know, oxys, oh my God, everything. And not just like one thing, you know, wasn't just like Oxy 3, Oxy 5, Oxy 7. I went through everything from the different strengths because everybody had all kinds of stuff. I even tried stuff that somebody goes, oh, you got neuropathy because of my leg, like I was saying about my leg being screwed up. And I'm like, this is no neuropathy. This is like nerve damage here, you know? And they're like, oh, this works for both. And I'm like, okay, that's first. Well, that's when I started doing my homework on all these different pills and what the hell. And by the time I figured out there was only one pill on one strength that worked, and the only other thing they can give me is morphine to stop this pain. And I refused. So understand.
Well,
right.
He filed his, he went to Columbia and did 4 months of chemo. It was like over 300,000. We filed for his Medicaid and his Social Security at the same time. His Social Security came in first, but he didn't get it because it took him 8 months to get it. And then 2 days after he died, I got a letter saying he got approved for state help.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say what Nana said. Nana said, I just had 2 surgeries last week, and during one of them I woke up while on the table. She said, I saw the doctor, the blood, and all the tissue, right? And that wasn't necessarily the case with me because I don't remember a damn thing from I wasn't even in the hospital 10 minutes. Now, I'll tell you what happened to me as far as my Social Security. It took me a year and a half before I got it. The very first Social Security person that I went in to go see literally wrote down the wrong diagnosis, which is what they do every single time. Okay, you will never get Social Security from the word go. They are going to deny it the first time. You're going to have to fight. Then they're going to pay you back pay. That is what happens. And because of me, back pay. If you would have actually fought the whole process, you'd have got back pay because they have to pay you.
Yeah, he did. From when he went into the hospital was December 11th. They filed the 12th, and he sat there for 4 months, and they were still fighting him to get his insurance plus his Social Security. And then he came out, and then they said that he does not qualify for back pay.
Then I'd be fighting that because they're trying to screw you, is what they're doing. But with me, by the time I got my stuff, and I actually got to see the very first original diagnosis, it wasn't even what I had. And that's the reason that every doctor was trying to do this, and this test on me, is because of what the Social Security said I had, which I didn't have it at all. Okay, they had the complete wrong diagnosis wrote on the paper. That is what every single doctor from then on was trying to figure out. What it says this, but in reality, this is what happened to me. And so when I would walk into the hospital, to a doctor's office, and they'd be like, well, I want to check your legs. I'm like, okay. And well, you don't have any blood flow. We need to give you this. We need to give you that. By the time they were all said and done, I literally felt like a guinea pig, you know. And when I walked into one of the hospitals, I had walked in the morning. My BP was 70/30. I walked into the hospital. I sat there all day. No pain meds, no water, no food, no nothing. And my BP went all the way up to 192/160 something. And they gave me a piece of paper said, go home. If you die in the parking lot, do not sue us. That is exactly what the paper said. To me, when I heard all this, after doing all their MRIs, CT scans, ultrasounds, all the blood tests, all the crap, it felt like an episode of Doogie Howser or House, watching all the doctors sent out there. And then all of a sudden I heard the phone ring, and the guy was on speakerphone amongst all these other doctors. And he basically said, cut him loose. Don't treat him. Don't do anything. Send him back to the guy that did this to him. That's exactly what that hospital administrator said.
Now I have a question. You said it was what was that word? It was a muscle thing. It started with an N.
Neuropathy.
Yes. Okay, I got diagnosed with that 2 weeks ago, and they put me on meds for it.
Prednisone is the only thing that works for neuropathy. Pretty much, that was one of the main things. Now,
they gave me gabapentin and something else.
Gabapentin is the same thing as prednisone. Same thing. Depends on what the severity of your stuff is. Atypically, I'll say this: when you get neuropathy, it's usually a symptom or an after effect of being diabetic, because that is the next. Okay,
so if you're
all right, so if you're type 1, type 2, that was the same thing as my ex was. Now I'm going to say this for you, being diabetic, because I had to deal with this with her. And I knew nothing of this when we first got together, because she wouldn't even let me go to the doctors with her, right? Wanted me to know nothing. Finally, one day I went in there, and then I heard her A1C was a 12.7. When I heard that, and the doctor's like, oh my God, you're going to die. You know, if it gets any higher, you're going to die. And I had already been through a couple of little episodes with her when it got that high and seen what happened. Okay. And the doctor, when she said, oh, your normal is about, 5, 7, 6, right in there. Right. And I went, okay. And she's like, well, what, you've got to change what you're eating. You got to stop eating this and stop. And I'm like, how in the fuck is that going to work? She can't have this, this, and this, and this. That's what you eat, And she goes, no, she can't have that anymore. And I went, bullshit. I said, because I've sat there when she's done her blood test. And so what I did was I started changing her diet. And I mean this literally. And you can try this at any store, anywhere you want. You walk in and buy a little thing of okra, just okra, like you're going to buy a head of lettuce. The okra is in there on the shelf. You take one of those little okra, soak it in water, in a little 8-ounce glass of water, soak it in the water, pull that thing out and drink the water. It has no taste and nothing. What it does is it takes the impurities out of the water. That is what it does. And it replaces it with the stuff that comes out of that little plant for leaving it sitting there for 15 minutes. Okay. And the minute you drink that, your A1C is going to start to drop. Okay. And it's that simple, to change some of these things. And it's all your diet. Now,
so how long do you let it soak in that?
15 minutes. 15 minutes. That's all it's got to soak. 15 minutes. Now, I'll tell you this. You've seen me sit here eat fucking cupcakes and Twinkies. I would feed her straight up brownies. I would feed her everything, a bowl of fucking cereal with milk. Okay. But what I did was I changed her diet. So in other words, she's not having this kind of cereal tomorrow. She's not, I had fucking Raisin Bran Cheerios, the Captain Crunch. I had all the fucking crazy shit. There was nothing, everything, Rice Krispie treats, any of that stuff that you could think of, rice, mashed potatoes, any of the stuff that any white vegetable pasta that you're not supposed to eat, she was eating. Here's the deal. Every time she ate something, I gave her something to go with it. In other words, I would sit there, and it was not like I'm counting calories or carbs or any of that bullshit. I'm sitting down and I made a 4-course meal. You understand? And I would sit down, and instead of her having a big portion of, let's say, fucking spaghetti, which you already know you ain't supposed to have, right? Instead of having a big old fucking bowl of spaghetti, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you a smaller portion of spaghetti. I'm still gonna give you the garlic bread, which you ain't supposed to have. But then at the same time, I'm gonna give you the salads, and I'm gonna give you a vegetable. And usually when I would do that, I would give her a vegetable, whether it was corn, because that really does nothing for you, right? Just goes in and out, right? And I would give her something that would counteract. So in other words, I'm giving her the sugars, the starches, just everything that your body needs. So it's almost like it's a balanced diet. Okay.
No thanks.
And then what happened is we went into her doctor's office, and instead of her stuff being 12.7, it is now 6.0. And the doctor said, "What in the hell did you do to bring it down?" I said, "I just kind of changed the way she ate." Right.
All of a sudden, I'm like, "Is my car running?"
Who we got talking in the background there? Brian. All I hear is you and whoever you're talking to, Brian.
Sorry, I made fast food. For some reason, StreamYard's not picking up on my phone camera. I'm actually at Burger King.
Oh yeah,
Springfield.
yeah. No, StreamYard hates some of the Chrome cameras because they're not compatible. Even with all the updates and all the rest of it, doesn't work.
Well, this is a Galaxy Note 10 Plus. You'd think it would.
Yeah, the Note 10, the Note 10s and the iPhone 12s do not work with this. Neither do the some of the other.
Chicken, so takes a little
they don't work.
Than a burger.
Well, they got me on 1,000 milligrams twice a day of metformin and Novolog 70/30 twice a day, 60 units.
Right. Now, I'll say this, and I know what they tell you as far as your insulin goes. She was on this exact same thing that you're on right now, which is what most of the people get. There are other diabetes medicines out there that are, in some instances, better, than others. But I'll say this: if you're going to start giving yourself shots, change what you eat and how you eat. You don't have to change a damn thing in your diet other than how you eat. In other words, you need to have the fruits and the vegetables because that is what your body needs. If you're going to start taking supplements, all your one-a-days and all your stuff, you're not getting the nutrients. I mean, you know that beets lowers your blood pressure. Beets helps your kidneys. I mean, all the different, the stuff is made for a reason. And when you figure out what it is that works for you, then you do that. You know what I mean? And for me, I had to figure her out. I mean, I'm telling you, she could have ice cream every day, and then in the morning she'd wake up. Her stuff, if she got low, let's say 60 or something like that, when she did her blood checker, if she got low, then I would give her a fucking,
Yeah, I mean, I could tell when my blood sugar's high, then I get really sleepy, and all I do is sleep. But then when it's low, then I get dizzy and lightheaded.
Right, and part of that has to do, I hate to say this in a nutshell, it has to do with you being physically active. When you were younger, you didn't have diabetes, and the reason you didn't have it is because you were always exercising, always doing something. The older you get, you slow down. So you actually physically have to get up and make your body start getting used to burning fucking calories again, doing the stuff. You have to do that. If you don't, it's not going to work.
Yeah, I work, so.
Yeah, that is what that is.
I'm only home like 2 days a week, and then when I'm home, I got grandkids to chase. So I really don't have time to sit.
Right. That's all you got to do is watch your stuff, and like even like the doctors and everybody will tell you, those little small munchies that you munch on during when you get the little hunger periods, those things right there, that's going to make the biggest impact on you having food, big meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, that kind of things. To where if you break them down smaller and you eat more times a day, it becomes more steady. That's what that is. And I don't care if you're sitting there having Chex Mix or whatever you're eating for a snack, I really don't care, but you've got to watch what you eat as a snack. You know what I'm saying? Because if you give yourself a sugary snack, then you've got to give you something to counter that, when you have your lunch or breakfast or whatever it is. And you have to do the same. You have to just get it in your brain that way. And that's what I did. And that's how I lowered her shit. I mean, that was the ultimate. That is how I did it. And the doctor's like, just keep doing it, keep doing it. And I'm like, the way that I look at it, I was like, she's been on this for 17 years. I said, in that time, she's never had, anything that we were ever together. She was never lower than a 10 ever since the whole time we were ever together. And then the very first time I walked in the doctor's office and they said it was 12.7. And I was like, I didn't understand. And so once I started looking at it in that nutshell, and I was able to change it. And it wasn't even 3 weeks. It went from 12.7 down to 6. You know what I mean? And I was able to hold it there because they started checking her like every week. And they're like, I don't know what you did, how you did it, but keep doing it. You know what I mean? And I said, I figured it out. Is what happened. I figured it out.
Yeah, I don't eat sweets. I mostly just stay with fruits, veggies, and meats. But if I snack, it's either like a peanut butter cracker or something like that.
Right. Well, all the stuff, the crackers are okay. The peanut butter has sugar in it and oil and the starches. Okay. So yeah, it all depends. If you were going to have a cracker and peanut butters and that kind of thing, then have a piece of celery or something to go with it, because you're going to need something other than a peanut butter cracker to help counter that. And how you counter it is by some kind of a vegetable. I don't care if it's a carrot. I don't care if it's a whatever, you know what I mean? But anything that you eat that is like that, which is call it a man-made food instead of being something that's grown. Okay. Any of those things that you do, you've got to counter it with something. You have to, and that is how you will control it. I mean, it's that simple. It really, really is. You know, all those processed food that you eat, you know, walking in there getting, you know, pre-made macaroni and cheese. No offense, I could go in there and grab the noodles, some Velveeta, you know, some milk and blah blah blah, and I can make my own macaroni and cheese. And even though it's got the same starches and the rest of it, it's not processed, so it doesn't have all that extra crap in there that you know some powdered crap has. And it's not the same. You know, I used regular butter. I never used margarine, any of that crap. Everything that I used, even for making my own homemade breads, I didn't use you know, the crap. I used the good stuff, and that's how I was able to change everything. You know, I just was.
Hey, I got to go. Back to going, Dad. So you guys have a good evening now. And if I don't talk to you before the holidays, have a good holiday.
Oh, I'm losing everybody here.
Well, I was playing with the settings. It's confirmed this Galaxy Note 10 it's not going to pick up at the moment.
Well, howdy, hi.
As far as the camera, I give up on it.
Hey.
What?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know.
My signal is crap right now. You guys are like, you know, ET in my ear.
I can barely hear anybody. This new update.
Yeah, I'm gonna back out of this.
Artie's
hey, Artie.
The time. What's up, Scott?
That's just me.
I literally cannot fucking hear anybody. Holy shit.
Do the thing like you can't.
It went away. What the fuck? All right, well. Is that Brian on there? Was on here.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I'm all by my damn self. All right.
Yeah, my camera.
Hell, I come in here and clear the whole damn room out. What the hell happened?
Oh, your sub would.
Yeah. All right. You too. Burger King.
Holy shit, they really fucked the damn audio up on this, didn't they? Holy crap. What? No, you're not. Yeah, I got the fans. Hello, fans.
I hear someone in the back.
Unfortunately, I am decommissioned for a couple of days because I feel like total fucking shit. I literally feel like I want to die. Okay, case closed.
Well, maybe that's it. If you're ill, the ears could be plugged.
You ain't going anywhere either. You're sick too. She's sick. She's just as sick as me, if not worse.
Yeah.
Well, at least you'll get it over with together.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to battle it out together.
Yep. So he's off of work until he's better.
Sucked because it was a good run yesterday for tomorrow too.
Yeah. Well, you got to stay home and get better. You can't go back to work.
That shit was all back up in Bergen too.
I know, but you can't go to work when you're feeling like this. You can only go back to work when you're feeling a lot better. He won't want you there.
Holy shit.
Sick of shit like this. No way. He'll tell you to stay the hell home. You'll pass it on to anybody else.
Yeah, with those sounds, yeah, I agree with that.
I'm just trying to find out. I'm just trying to find out if this is damn cold or.
Well, you're probably not going back to work until Saturday, honey.
I got fucking COVID.
So make sure you have the fans though too.
It sounds, as long as you keep your taste. That's a common.
Come again, Brian. I'm having a hard time hearing everybody here. Did you do to everyone, brother? You come on, everyone's gone. Yeah, unfortunately.
Just so yeah, I know. Arnie was having internet connections trouble, right. So he was going to try again.
Yeah, Artie just said signal crap. I get it. You know what it is? You got a lot of that wind going on out there in the central part of the country, and dicks around with the snaps. I don't know if Artie's got any wind out there or not, but what? Yes, just take it. Oh man. Yeah, sorry, I cleared the room. I just wanted to come on and say hi to you guys.
Yeah. So far,
what do you think I forgot about him? Had a good damn day today too. I mean, I tried. I got all 10 stops done.
Yeah, you tried. You sounded like complete crap. I don't know how you did it.
I don't know how I did it either.
How the hell you did it?
I really don't know how I did it.
I don't know how you did it. You want something to drink, sweetheart?
Matt, go out and come back.
Ben?
What?
You want something to drink?
No. Temperature's dropping. Is that what I gotta do? I gotta come out and come back. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing here. That's all right. Yeah, I got really good Wi-Fi, but the thing is, even with shit weather like this, you get signal interference. It tends to slow down too, Freaking service electric. It'd be the best plan in the whole world. Almost, fast ass internet, fast download speed. Yeah, until it slows down. Yeah. Bubble, please shush. I hear an echo through Brian from Matt. Yay. That's just Brian copying everything I'm saying. Kidding.
Yeah, I was on there. I just changed shortened Gizmo to Echo R from this morning.
Give me your
Brian's got his echo. Hello. No, I'm kidding.
I'm trying to figure out the settings on here.
That's all right. Do you have something like speaker or something like that playing in the background?
I don't have Bluetooth.
I'm alone. No, I'm all by myself. Come in here and I'm by myself. Whatever.
Well, you got the fans.
I got the fans. Hi.
That's not good.
Hi, fans. Hello. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll keep it going until they all come back in here somehow.
Yeah.
And I'll try to. They're all resetting their phones.
Yeah.
Here, look at us being epic here. We're having ourselves this is what we're having for dinner. A damn bowl of cereal. That's all I want.
Yep.
Literally.
All I really wanted too.
That's all we want for dinner is a bowl of cereal. So I'm literally not hungry. I mean, this is about as light as you can get. Like a small bowl of cereal.
Something. Probably haven't
Deborah.
You probably haven't even eaten all day.
Oh. Look how many times I made you like eggs and bacon and stuff for dinner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or we've done pancakes for dinner.
Yeah.
Or thrown things at each other at dinner. I mean, whatever. You know?
Yeah, right?
Like, shit like that happens. You don't know us. Today's cooking lesson. Ah, shit. Fail. Can't do that.
Yeah.
This I can put you right there.
There you go. There you go. We had a hell of a day.
I have not put my head on the pillow yet and slept. At least 5 seconds.
No. You slept in the car.
I slept on a hospital bed.
Then you slept on a hospital bed.
Which didn't last any longer than 3 minutes. Failure. What do we got? Matt, I will be playing for you. Praying. Okay, it's playing. I was like, what? All right. We're just gonna have to wing it out. Really, I gotta wing it out. Just feel like crap. Hey, one came back. It's Brian. It's the ducky. Can't hear him. Okay. I'll come back in there. Get out of the way, dude. I ain't gonna be on here long.
Do I take 1 or 2?
You take 9.
Okay. No, I take 1 or 2. I was recommended to also take Mucinex to help. So I'm trying to figure out how many I gotta take.
20.
Ha ha ha.
Take the whole package.
How many do I don't even know.
Read the instructions, woman.
I did.
Okay. Adults and children 12 years of age and over. 1 or 2 tablets every 12 hours. Do not exceed 4 tablets in 24 hours. Well, why not?
Yeah, right.
I'm kidding. I think you could take like 2.
All right.
You could probably take 2.
Mhm. That's all I got.
I mean, they're big ass pills, so take 1 at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is all I have.
Faye, yes, we will. Absolutely. Yeah.
What?
You just have to stay home and take it well, all that.
Yeah, we are.
Like
I said, he can't go back to work until he's better because
I can't go back to work until I get a medical clearance.
that too.
There, why don't we just sit down? What are you guys doing? I don't know. I picked up something. I don't know what the hell I picked up. We both don't know what the hell we got.
Same with me.
Well,
I'm starving. I'm getting married.
you have more?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Look at us
I
having
didn't
cereal.
eat anything.
Cereal at 10:35 at night.
I didn't have anything today.
Aren't we awesome?
All I had was a freaking donut.
Yeah, I'll have to eat breakfast tomorrow, I guess. All right, fans, talk away, chat away. What do we got?
We're here.
Make this fun for the next 10 minutes until I go. Bumble, shut up. Yep. there's nothing more that pisses me the frig off more than anything than having to miss time from work. I hate it with a passion. I don't like having to miss work. What? No one's on here. Like Brian's in the background there, but like,
No, I know.
Kind of the only one talking.
No, I know. I'm just being funny. I'm being funny. I'm trying to be funny here. Make you and I better.
Well, let her out, please.
Yeah.
God's sake.
Oh, you. Bumble.
That's enough water for tonight. I mean, she's gonna be going nonstop.
I know.
By the way, everyone, come here, Bumble. Come here, baby. Everyone, say hello to the little doggy.
Bumbles.
Come here.
Yeah.
Yo, little doggy. Yo.
Ow.
Say hi. Say hi. Say hello. Oh. Oh. Sit. What is she barking at for and why?
I don't know.
What's the matter with you? She want to go out?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Isn't she cool?
Who?
That face said she loves her dog.
Oh. You want her? You can have her. No, I can't give up the Bumbles.
Free pet.
I know, right? No, we're not gonna get rid of you. She just looked at us like, "Are you for real?"
No.
No, Bumblebee. No.
Keep being a pain in my ass.
Hey, Bumble.
I guess it's just me.
Don't destroy your toy.
Trucker'S TV Live. Flower guy sitting there having a bowl of cereal at 10:40 at night. What a great show.
I know, right?
I'm kidding. Come on, have fun. Right? Where you at, B? B.
Over there. There she is. What?
Where's Goobers?
She ran upstairs.
Well, of course. All right. All right.
I don't know. No, I'm hungry, but I don't feel so good now that I'm eating. Hang on, let me look.
Gay! What the hell is that?
What? Me?
No, somebody put up something stupid on the fucking...
I'm done eating. I don't know. I'm hungry, but I can't eat.
Wouldn't doubt. Nothing.
Who said what?
Nothing.
Wouldn't doubt what? I'm confused.
No, Dennis being funny.
What did he say now?
No, he's just being funny. Welcome to Trucker'S TV. Come and interact with myself. Okay. Yeah, Faye, that's about that. That's about right for over here. We're about that. It's cold out there.
What did Faye say?
It's 26 in Pennsylvania. It says it's about right over here.
Oh, okay.
Here I am.
Hey, you finally came back.
I'm at home now.
Who came in now?
That's Brian. We just call him Ducky.
The Echo Brian at the last few minutes.
I'm just gonna call you Ducky.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I gotta remember where my camera is.
The mighty duck over there.
Yeah.
Remember that movie?
Yep, the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah,
But I got
man.
the general concept of my name came from DuckTales.
Ah.
Because I like gadgetry. Somebody called it because of a thing I was doing. I was taking a lot of photos, and so he called me Gizmo. And so then, with a group of Oregon Duck fans, I had to come up with a nickname.
Yeah.
And
no, I just thought Ducky was a suiting name.
Yeah.
Right. I still have yet to come up with one other than Flower Guy.
Yeah.
It's so obvious. Like, anybody can be called the Flower Guy.
Well, then again, you got Dennis's toilet paper.
Tiny Tim tiptoeing through the freaking tulips. I mean,
no, but Gyro Duck was actually the inventor of the bodysuit that was referred to as Gizmo Duck. Clinton Quackshell and his mom, Blather and Blatherskate. I had to actually look that up to confirm what I thought.
I'm just kind of hanging out here, just decommissioned for a while. So, yay.
Yeah. But as I said, electrolyte.
Warning fans that you probably won't be back until
Electrolytes will. The other stuff will help.
Yeah.
Sucks, but what are you gonna do?
Give my phone a break.
Yeah, that too.
We sear my battery every day. Literally, it sucks so much data that, like, my phone. If I had that on the windshield on a hot summer day, Man, that damn phone
Yeah.
fry.
Yeah.
That's
yeah. With the HHR I've got, instead of keeping the phone up, it's that same concept. I keep it down by the AC so it stays cooler. But then you get to the winter months, they're a little cooler. You kind of want to go up a little higher when I do want the heat. It's a caveat. Catch 22. Well.
Yeah, what the hell? There we go.
It didn't want you to be seen.
I mean, no, I'm not even joking. Ever since this update, Safari update and all that, like I come in fine, you come in good, but I can't hear you. And like the volume is so like I have the volume like all the way up, dude. But like you're coming in as if like my volume's all the way down like 2.
Is there a separate audio volume for
no, just off my phone.
Safari?
No, just off
No,
my
I'm just
phone.
saying, is there like an app volume for the Safari?
I have no idea.
That may be.
I'm afraid of pushing buttons anymore. This damn thing. Yeah. I have to figure it out, but I really don't know. Oh, a little baby eating carrots.
Yeah. I gave her some. I gave her carrots. She likes them. They're good for her. They're healthy. They're great for dogs. Literally, Mom would just literally buy like a huge bag of carrots just for the dogs.
Yeah.
Just for them. It's good for them. It's good for their immune system and everything too. Right? Yeah. Sit. Down. Good girl.
All right. So Brian and gang, we're gonna get the heck out of here. I'm gonna go to bed. Hey, it's
All right.
So, good to see you again. Good conversation before. And
thank you, everyone, for
bye, fans.
joining us.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm the last one out.